Hi traders, this is the Aussie US dollar. So we've had the election now, and the incoming premier is looking to stimulate the economy. So we're seeing a nice little pop up in this Aussie US dollar. I would love to see this area here, this trend line retested. So get any downward pressure on the Aussie, then I would love to get in on that. In the meantime, markets are pretty happy here. Look at the Dow. Very nice move. Unfortunately, it wasn't my screen when this really kicked off, but there was a 60-minute hammer before in the run up to the Dow open. Here we are, 955, and that generated at the highs at 140 points, 130, 140 points. So I've missed that one, but this is a lot of congestion up here. The monthly pivot is literally just up here, and you can see that there's a huge amount of resistance coming through on this. We look to the left of the screen here and see all of that congestion there. So this is an awful lot to get through. However, it is a big buyer's bar, so I would look to buy the pullback. And I would suggest that is the area to pull back, the 15,000 mark. And if you put your stop under 14,900, just risking 100 points to see if this can break out. Let's see if there's any chart patterns I need to be aware of. See, that's the pullback. Now we've broken up through this massive area of resistance. That's the pullback area. This is, this is big. This is a big ask to get through, but I think we can do it. If you look at the weekly, we had a doji or even a hammer-like bar last week, so we've made a significant progress into that already. Right, let's concentrate on the pound pairs. Tell you what, we'll look at the euro pound first. That's come up as expected, so if you're not in that, you might want to take a pullback to 84.30 with a stop under 84. Pound US dollar. The markets are pretty happy today, but that slammed right into resistance on 5720. However, I would just buy pullbacks. RSI has got scope for this to go higher. If we break 15750, then we look as if we could be going to 158, 159. Alright, this is a very nice bullish chart. Keep buying the pullbacks until they stop working. 15650 is the ideal place to get in if it offers that. I'm not sure it'll offer it, but if you hold out with a bid, then see where you are. This is hit resistance. This is pound yen. So I would stick with the pound dollar. However, having said that, we break 15666. That's going to take off. 15750 plus. Here we come. So what can you do? Well, you could try and buy a pullback to 156. You may not get filled, but it is worth a while, and then put your stop under that 155. Euro took profits on this because it hit this resistance level, that pivot. There's a monthly pivot up here. This is now a buy at 132.30. see if that can get back to 134. Euro yen. Nice move. So if we see, I think you'd be lucky to see 131.75 there. And this is massive, but that's a huge amount of resistance there. Just above us, 132.40 is lots and lots of touches. So I personally would just stick with the pound US dollar and the euro pound. This Aussie. So we've had Australian elections out of the way, with a new Premier in, and he's looking to stimulate the economy. I would very, very much like to see that pull back to 91.50. I'm not sure we're going to see it. It's a lovely double bottom. And 89.95, 90 number was the place to get in. I'm going to sit tight and just see if I can get a pullback. Now we've talked about oil. Don't forget, this is a big reversal bar up here from the 28th of August, and at the moment this is massive support. If we start closing below 108.70, then this short-term move is over. I mean, I think this is, this was resistance at the moment. We've come up and now we're sitting on it. So if you want to buy 109 to see if we can now spring up, but I will be very careful. I mean, seasonally, oil does traditionally get weak this time of year. And then the back end of the year into January, February is normally the time to buy this. Because if you look at this time last year, let's look at last year's seasonal behaviour. We ran up into September, broke down here, and then retraced to some of these key levels. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. This, see, this broke up around about this same period. So with this reversal bar in mind, I am going to short the highs 110 to see if that can drop out. I'm not going to risk much capital. I wouldn't suggest you swing trade that until we get a close below 109. But I think closing underneath this star, we've not penetrated that star, we've not penetrated the high there, 112.25, so I think there's every chance that could start to swing lower. Alright, leave it there, and unfortunately I can't be with you in the Euro session. I'm off to a business conference, so I will join you in the Euro session, in the US session tomorrow. Alright, thanks very much, enjoy your evening.